Preparing for re-entry, strengthening emergency response, and standing up a new department. Those are some of the priorities for Maui County Mayor Richard Bisson 6 weeks after the wildfires. Christy Tamashiro spoke with the mayor in an exclusive interview to learn about the progress and challenges.
Joe, I sat down with Maui County Mayor Richard Bisson today to learn about the county and his efforts to reach some key milestones coming up in this recovery process. Now, just one of many phases that is approaching is the start of the county's reentry program. Monday will mark the first time some residents will be able to return to their properties in Lahaina. It's part of the county's re-entry program. Mayor Bisson tells me it's been a difficult process to get approved, but his team is preparing to make sure everything goes smoothly.
I know this Friday is when people will be able to receive passes. We did do some walkthroughs with our teams so that we know what to expect and try our best to anticipate some of the issues that might come up.
Another date weighing on residents' minds, October 8th, the return of tourism to West Maui. I asked the mayor what will happen to impacted residents staying in hotels as shelters when that date arrives.
What I do want to clear up is that there are people who were not impacted by the fires who have taken up shelter, or people who were previously without residence before the fires. Those folks, because there were no questions asked in the first 30 days, were allowed to receive supplies, receive housing, receive meals. What happens after 30 days, I've learned from the Red Cross, from FEMA, is that once they verify eligibility, anyone who cannot establish that they were impacted by the Lahaina or Kula fires will not be allowed to remain in those hotels, because they were not intended for folks who were previously without homes.
Mayor Bisson says he's also working on bringing more community voices to the table through the Lahaina Advisory Group. He's also creating a new recovery department to make sure the needs of the community are met when it comes to infrastructure, housing, transportation, and much more. Community meetings with the new department and advisory group will be held on Friday and Sunday.
Our mantra has been, this is obviously community-led, government-supported. And by doing that, the community will advise us. Now, you can't always please everyone. You can't always, get to 100%, agreement on everything. But this is our approach to trying to have as much input from the community.
As far as the mayor and county's efforts behind the scenes, what is your message to the community about, your efforts personally to help government's response during this phase?
Well, of course, lots and lots and lots of meetings, learning from other cities and towns that have gone through this tragedy about how we can better respond. Of course, improving our emergency management preparation and response has also been something that we have learned and benefited from and are already implementing. So I think most of what our focus has been on is educating ourselves, learning about the approach that other places who have had success and those who have had failures, telling us what to avoid, telling us what areas to perhaps spend more focus on. No one's giving up, no one's going anywhere. We, the county, will be with our community every step of the way. We know the community feels a sense of anxiety and uncertainty. So what we need to bring is stability and security, and to let people know that it is safe and that we will recover from this, and we'll do it as a group together. Everyone has been saying Maui strong, Maui no Ko'oi.
Again, the mayor tells me he's looking forward to those community meetings coming up. A reminder, the first one happening on Friday in Lahaina. We'll have all the details about those events up on our website, KH12.com. Reporting live from Kahului, Christy Tamashiro, KH12 News. Working for Hawaii, we'll send it back to you.
Thanks, Christy.